Hello. Third stream for today. Gonna be working on changing this, even though I haven't even playtested, because I was thinking, why am I even doing simultaneous play still? Like why? Like, it's, it adds like this weird extra complication. So I was going to try revisiting it, see if I can make it into, traditional turn-based thing. See how it goes. So let me just do this thing. Okay. So first of all, I gotta update these rules. So, like, part of this is that the reason you put the rest of your hand into your deck is because your deck is so small that if you have cards that pull cards from your deck, then... I guess I could change those cards that are, like, just turn a card from your deck to just be a card from your hand. You may give a health card. Discern a partner card that's under the deck. Or what if I just say discern a hand? And the son of partner and hand card to put under the network deck. Reveal your hand, then your partner might take any health card. Discern a health card to reveal and give. I don't want deflect anymore. It's a little too close to compare, I think. I could make it remind though. Or recall. Compare or recall? I feel like, Publicize should let you reorder the network deck. Compare, let you let's call this revive. Or, this is like you're digging up stuff. I think searching the network deck is a little bit more like digging up stuff. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 cards that pull cards from the network deck. And there's 1, 2. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I think the network deck is gonna get emptied this way. Maybe compare should just be like swapped through cards. Right, this needs work. And I feel like this might need work too. Yeah, I think I need like more cards for burying, essentially. Okay. Oh,
Hello.
Oh, hello there. How are you? Can you hear me? Oh, I forgot. I need to turn on my voice setting.
Oh, you're good. I was like, oh no, Katie.
There we go.
It was a trick. It was a trap.
Yes, I have tricked you into joining my stream.
I'm on the stream. Oh no. Now I have to be the streamer now. Hi everybody. Welcome to my stream. Where I'm going to talk about the different flavors of cardboard.
What is your favorite flavor of cardboard?
I enjoy. I guess I was about to... I enjoy mint steeped cardboard. Just put it in some mint tea, let it sit for about 5 minutes for it to cool off.
This sounds like
Delicious.
a diet somewhere.
No, man.
Somewhere in California, somebody's like sucking on some tea steeped cardboard.
Oh my goodness. Isn't that the dream though?
Yeah. I wish to one day be able to just like sustain myself off of tea steeped cardboard.
Oh my goodness gracious. So how is today? How are things? How's Conviction, I'm assuming you're working on?
Yep, it's going well. I've decided to change a whole bunch of things, even though I didn't even test the previous version that I made a bunch of changes to, because I was thinking in the car, and I was like, oh, I can make this simpler.
Oh, I get that so much. I like all day today at work, I designed, because I'm trying to figure out like endgame, how to make the endgame better for my game. So I came up with this whole thing of like, hey, let's add on this entire mechanism, and like I fleshed it out in my pocket journal, and then I was sitting here and I was starting to show the game to a friend, and I was like, man, this idea is so cool. I even pitched the idea to them and I was like, this is so cool, but it is not needed. Like, work on it later. I was like adding a whole extra part of the game that would have definitely made it more complicated, but
Yeah.
it could be an expansion.
Yes, that's what I tell myself. I'm like, oh, when I have this really cool idea of some like thing that's going to add like a whole nother layer to the game, I'll just be like, if this game makes it big, it'll be an expansion.
Yeah. Which, speaking of games making it big, how was the Persuasion unboxing?
Oh my god, I was so happy with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks so good. There's like a few things that I would like tweak to make it like better, but like, oh, I'm really happy with it. Somebody joined stream and was like having their gender identity like discovered midstream, and I was like mid like unboxing my first prototype and like trying to help them.
Oh, that's so wholesome.
Yeah, I was like so you might want to check out Planned Parenthood and experiment with different kinds of expression. Okay, so the rulebook looks really good.
There's a lot of energy, that's for sure.
Yeah, oh my god, lots of cool stuff happening with Persuasion all at the same time. Oh, the game... I need to check the Game Crafter contest, because I think that's, like, the voting for that's ending soon.
Oh,
that's ending in, like, an hour and 40 minutes.
Ruh-roh, I need to log in real quick. What am I going to?
Oh, the game crafter?
Yeah, I'm on the game crafter. Okay, I signed in. What am I searching?
If you go to, I actually don't know how there. I feel like there should be a link to this, but I can't find it anywhere. I have to like type in the URL. Okay. If you go to
Small box
community,
challenge?
yeah, that's the one.
Cool.
That one's in voting right now, and there's like an hour and 40 minutes left.
Cookie Clash, fished out trout. I mean, I'm not gonna start dunking on other people's stuff, cause that's me. But
Yeah,
you
like-
know, slippery saloon duel, Bodair, nuts. Yeah. Two squirrel games back to back.
two
Interesting.
squirrels. Yeah, there's a lot of great games in there. Not all of them is my cup of tea, but someone out there wants to play them, I'm sure.
Yeah. I did like one that was like about cryptids. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
I definitely, yeah. I am glad. I'm all for cryptids.
Yes.
That's how I struggled to say that sentence. Imposters on Mars?
Imposters on Mars.
Ruh-roh. That's a little intriguing. Then there's this game called Persuasion, a Victorian courtship game, deduction, catfishing, and conceding power out. Interesting.
How'd that get
It's
in
almost. How'd that get in there? Oh, I clicked on the vote button. Not enough crafter points? I can't vote?
Yeah,
Oh my
I think they make it so that you can't vote unless you like use the site for anything. Like if you've like made a thing on there, or you've like sold or if you bought a thing on there. So like I think that's to
Dang.
prevent people from like making bullcrap accounts and like just voting for stuff.
Dang.
Yeah.
I've uploaded games, but I've never purchased a game from them.
Oh, I would have thought that uploading a game would get you points, but yeah, I guess that makes sense. They want your money.
They want my money. This is you gotta pay to get in, even if it's 2 cents for a single cube. Rock, paper, scissors, showdown. Oh, how do you feel about the Game Jam votings?
Oh, let me take a look at what's on there right now.
Yeah, what's happening?
It's... Oh, okay, so we've gone down to... There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 things left. So yeah, storytelling and cooperative are both on the chopping block. And
Yeah.
to be honest, I'm not gonna shed a lot of tears over losing those. I think the only one that like, I don't know if I'm particularly married to any of these. I think the only one I'm not a big fan of is Victory Points as a resource.
Yeah, I feel the same way with victory points as a resource. It's just like, I'm like trying to stay away from victory points in general with games.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
But-
exactly.
Yeah. But if we were to do that, I might try to figure out like objectives as resource, which is basically the same thing, right? But like,
Right.
could you know, if you had a game that was about complete, 5 of the 10 objectives or whatever, and the objective could be like walking across the bridge, but then you can be like, you know what? I'm going to sacrifice my ability to walk across a bridge so that I can, I don't know, gain a buck. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. Okay, I'm flying. I'm just trying to get an example down, but you get what I'm going for.
Yeah, I get what you're putting down. I think if that ended up being the mechanic of like victory points as a resource, I would have to think of like I would first have to think of a game where I would be happy with the idea of a victory point. I don't know what that would look like. Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe it's just like, oh god, this is terrible. Maybe it's terrible for so many reasons. I hate this, but I'm gonna say it. You win the game. It's not victory points, it's friends, and you win the game if you have the most friends, and you can use your. I hate this so much.
This sounds like. No,
I like this. You use your friends to gain resources and whatnot, but it burns those relationships down. But you can gain more friends elsewhere.
This is like Mean Girls, the board game. This sounds amazing.
I feel so gross just saying it.
Oh, I love this. I want to make this game. If victory points is a resource wins, I'm gonna make Mean Girls the game.
All right, everybody.
I'm gonna put that in chat.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna vote for it just to see. Just to see. Yeah, I'm really excited. Like, I really like the simultaneous action selection, rock, paper, scissors, and action cue. But, like, those are all three mechanics that I'm already super interested in. So I'm like, should I vote for them?
Yeah.
Or should I just go for other things? So I have, like, time tracker voted for, because I'd be curious by that. But yeah, you go.
I'll be very honest. I just vote for everything until I'm about to go to bed, and then I go, what thing do I want to be eliminated? And I just unvote for that.
Savage. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's my strat. That's my game jam strat.
Wow. That's amazing.
I have 4 lines of text on this card. I need to, like, trim it down.
That's a lot of lines.
Yeah, that's a lot of text for a card. I want these to average, like, 2, and this one's, like, twice as long. But
what's happening? What's going on?
So, like, I'm realizing that I have a lot of cards that pull from the network deck. And, like, I don't want it to be a situation where the network deck gets, like emptied out that easily. So I wanted to have a card, so I wanted to change one of them so that you have to put cards into it. So, like, essentially I want it to be like a trade, but I don't want to, like, introduce a keyword just for this one card. So, so it's like, put a card, and then, like, take or give a card from the network deck, then then take cards from yourself or the other player to put on the network deck.
If you introduce trade as a keyword, you can use it somewhere else now.
This is true. Hey, Brian.
Hello. Welcome.
This is Micah.
Welcome to the stream.
Nice to meet you.
I have taken the stream over, and as we previously established, it's about flavors of cardboard. Now, I recently just got in Deep Sea Adventure. I'm very excited to play this game because the cardboard is double-sided, so it will have different flavors depending on which orientation you put it on your tongue.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah, it'll be good times for everybody.
Yeah.
I saw the picture on your Twitter of it in a microwave.
Yeah, I've really leaned hard into this whole eating cardboard bit that started a couple months ago, and just with some friends, and here I am. I think I'm just gonna start putting board games on, like, my stove and in my oven whenever I get something new, and just post it on Twitter.
On a plate with like parsley on it.
Yeah. God. I'll be honest, I just started Twitter. I have no idea. I'm so confused by it, but slowly and surely I'll figure it out.
You pretty much just yell into the void, and sometimes there are people jump into your conversation with yourself.
He yells at Void, and sometimes Void yells back.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's kind of what I realized, and I was just like, I don't know these people. They keep saying things. Okay, I'll figure out who these people are. It's been fun. It's been fun. But I want to do it. I want to meet more people. I want to talk about games more. I love games. Games are great.
Yeah, it's a great place for like networking with other designers and stuff. Like that's how I find out about a bunch of like game design things or like events and stuff, and how I found some artists to work on some of these projects. So yeah, it's a great networking thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I think I need to just think of another card for feeding onto the network deck. Because right now I think it's just sabotage and withdraw and... Is that it?
Do you want to do a playtest and just workshop? Or like a, not even a full game, but just like I would be happy to take a look at it and see if I can't.
Oh, you mean like just mess around with it in like Tabletop Simulator?
Yeah, just to see, like, we don't actually have to do a full shebang or anything.
Yeah, I'm like in the middle of like refactoring it. Like, I was planning on like testing it with. I was planning on testing it with Brian, and then I was like, oh wait, let me just change everything actually.
Okay, no worries.
As usual.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm like thinking about what I'm working on. I'm like, this is actually like incredibly traditional in design now, which is a little scary.
Yeah. Oh, I get that.
Tradition is just another tool in your box.
Yep. Alright, so I made the server. It's Conviction and password is Katie.
I opened up the wrong program. Oh wait, no I didn't. Wait, we're fine. Okay. I'm on my way.
Half an hour before I have to go die, I can observe.
Yeah, are you playing Final Fantasy?
In about half an hour.
Oh, okay. Really like this idea that Matt had of like this default card that's in your base that like starts off your deck.
It does sound pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, because like putting cards into the other person's deck is supposed to be like something that like anybody that like that's like a standard feature, but you kind of have to have like one or two specific cards to do it, but having one that's like just kind of low power that you start with.
Okay. So I have not kept up too well with the updates, I'll be honest.
Yeah, no, it's a fire hose in there. Like, I don't expect anybody to read everything. But like, alright, yeah, let me just show you what I've got right now. So this is like a deck builder, and the goal of the game is to get it so that at the end of the game, your partner is holding more cards of your suit than their own. So like all the cards have like one of two suits. Like there's like a Castle Express and there's a Butterfly Express. Excuse me. And each of us get assigned one of those suits. And so when you have a card of your own suit, you could play it for its effect, but cards of the other player's suit just sort of bloat your hand. And if you draw, and so every turn you're going to draw 3 cards and you're going to play one, but if you can't play any because you're holding nothing but your partner's card, the game ends and you immediately lose. The end state is kind of complicated right now because it's possible for both players to lose if both of them draw like 3 cards of the other player's suit, or it's possible for both players to win if they both draw like a 2-1 kind of ratio. It's also possible for there to just be a stalemate. And in that scenario, the players decide if they want to keep trying or if they want to call it a stalemate and break up.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting. So I don't know if you want to test it in its current state, because I'm already planning on like breaking stuff.
I guess I'm mostly so. Oh, I see. I was mostly like thinking like, do you need help trying to figure out the network deck situations and how to maybe re-represent some of that?
Yeah. So like right now I'm having it so that like there's like this face down like network deck. I'm renaming it network deck.
Okay.
And this is essentially like a discard pile, but some of the cards will let you like basically move cards from it to like the other player's deck or to your own deck.
Okay.
And right now I have like way too many cards that pull from this deck, and I think I only have like 2 cards that put cards onto this deck. And I am envisioning this being a problem where this deck gets like emptied real fast, and when that happens, then this game is like going to be a stalemate real fast because like there's an equal number of cards in the game. So yeah, maybe I'm overthinking it. Sometimes I'm just like, oh, what if this happens, and it never happens.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like the place to cause imbalance, right? Like to kind of seed the game so that I don't even know if seeding is quite the right word, but just like I see what you mean. Where it's just like if all the cards are out the deck, then that means they're out here somewhere, and that it becomes just like, okay, little RNG. What happens? Whereas if there's a bunch of cards in here, then it's like the probabilities are skewed in one direction.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Being able to manipulate that is definitely interesting. And so do you have the card out here that is the problematic card?
I do. So like these cards are mostly the so it's not really any one card that's problematic. It's that like, so like for example, I have, let's see,
There's like 2 problems, right? One of them is there's not enough stuff adding back to the network deck, and the other one is you got 4 lines of text on that one card.
Yeah. Like part of that is that I'm like trying to replace this card because I'm changing the mechanics so it's no longer simultaneous play. So this card doesn't really make sense anymore, and it was already a gross card to begin with. So I'm like happy to be done with it. But like, let me just grab all the blue cards out so I could like this is pretty much all the cards in the game right here. Let me just, yeah, all right, I'm gonna stick these over here. So like these are all the cards in the game, and this is like your starting default card, where you're just giving a card to the other player, and they know which card it is. And then there's like this card, this card, this card, this card. These 4 cards are all grabbing cards from the network deck, and like draining it. and the only ones that are filling the network deck is this one and this one. So this card's getting trashed, so you just put that over there. This card is not changing, or well, the essence of this card's not changing. So I've got this unbalance here.
Why does the order of the network deck matter?
The cards that are at the top are more accessible for these two, because when you're discerning the network card, you're just taking the card that's off the top of it. So you could essentially publicize to set yourself up for some powerful fabricates.
Okay, and so sabotage, discern a personal and partner card to put under the network deck.
Yeah, and discern is just like you draw a card and you look at it before you decide if you want to take that action or not.
Okay, so discern a personal and a partner card to put under... okay. Oh, so this would be like from your hand, you would take a personal and a partner card.
Yeah, so like you're taking one card from your partner's deck and one card from your deck, and you're going to look at them and decide if you want to put them under the network deck or put them back.
Is there... Are you discerning these cards from your deck or from your hand? Or I guess I'm a little confused.
In this state, it's from the deck, but in the new one I'm working on, I think the personal one would be from your hand, and the partner one would be from your partner's deck. Because like only one of you is going to have a hand of cards at a time. You're going to draw a hand of cards, you're going to take its action, then you're going to put your cards back in your deck and shuffle it. And then your partner is going to go and they're going to draw cards, and then they're going to mess with cards.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Interesting. Would it be would it be interesting to have the network deck start with a number of cards? Like if you can't figure out a way to, double the amount or fix this probability issue, like could you keep this imbalance and just have it so that the game starts with 2 cards from each deck or whatever?
Oh yeah, it actually starts with 5 cards at the beginning. But I'm still worried about the fact that 4 of the cards are like draining cards from that deck. And only, I guess, I feel like, since I'm like getting rid of this card, I should introduce one that like feeds cards into the deck.
Yeah, I could see that. So discern a personal and network card to give to your partner, I imagine. Discern a partner card out of her to take. So this is you're using this card to effectively take 2 cards or to give 2 cards. Interesting. Would it be worth it if when you played these cards, because they're adding 2 cards into your shared economy, quote unquote, that these get put into the network so that it's no longer in your deck and can't be replayed until you pick it out again?
Oh, like you play it and then it goes into the network instead of back into your deck?
Yeah. Then that might prevent like it draining too quickly. A little bit?
I think I want to test it with this state before I try that. I
totally.
think what I might do is change this card to basically double drain the partner's deck. I'm not sure.
How powerful do you think Publicize is at the moment?
I suspect this is very powerful because You're basically searching the network deck for a card to take, and so that could enable you to get like any one of these other cards potentially if they're buried in the network deck.
So it almost feels like it's like trade a card instead of take a card.
I'm sorry?
It almost feels like that should become like trade a card as a instead of take.
Reorder the network deck and then like swap a card with it or
Swap
something.
a card. Yeah.
I could introduce the swap keyword if I start using it in other cards.
Because
Might be good to do
if you use it in publicize and the replacement for deflect, that gives you the opportunity to introduce swap.
And I did want to change compared to swap. Yeah, maybe I should just introduce a swap keyword and it could be used on like 3 cards.
That's
enough.
That's a third of your game.
Yeah, that's a third of my cards.
Yeah.
18 card deck though there. It sounds so silly.
Heck yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna play with that.
Oh, cool.
Thanks for helping me brainstorm this.
Yeah. Hope it helped. Glad it helped. Ugh. Okay, I might bounce here. I gotta review a cell sheet that I've been meaning to do.
Alright.
I just need to do it.
Exciting. Good
Yeah. Thank you. Thrilling work. But it was good talking with both of y'all. I'll see you around.
It's good to meet you.
Yeah.
Good to meet you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Alright, so now I need to change. So like reorder the network deck and you may swap a
card.
and yeah. Reorder the network deck and swap a card with a personal card. A health card. Yeah, okay. Reorder the network deck and swap a card with a health card. That might be even more powerful though, because you could
and that kind of keeps up with your idea of buff the card, so
This is true.
you have to just figure out a way to make the other ones even worse.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. I changed this to search the network deck and give a card. So like search a network deck and discern a partner card to swap with a network card. That seems like it's too many words.
Yeah, how many it comes out to be? That's long.
Yeah,
Search 3 lines.
It's about 4 lines. It's like a little long. Search the network deck and discern a partner card to swap with a network card. Search the network deck for a card. Oh, okay, wait. Discern a partner card and search the network deck and card to swap with it. Discern the partner card.
I think you can leave off with it, just for a card to swap.
Yeah. Okay.
Or you can even use down to swap a discerned partner card for a searched network card.
Um,
No, that's about the same number of words.
swap a discern partner card for a discern network. So
It feels like the same number of words. Never mind.
yeah, no, so I want them to be able to search the network deck for this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, that brings it down to 3. That's probably reasonable.
Yeah.
It's still hefty, but I think it's because I expect it's because the words are long.
Discern a partner card and search the network deck for a card to swap. So I'm wondering if this is like in line with the recall action that I'm thinking of. Doesn't quite feel frenetic.
What is recall? What is recall doing here?
This is like
What
when
do you want?
you're...
What do you want to do?
This is like when you're having a fight with somebody and you're like, oh, like this is, you're always doing this thing, or like, you remember when you did this, or like.
Okay, so that's definitely going with the partner card. That almost feels like it's from your cards, not the network.
Yeah, the reason I had it from the network is because it's like, well, I guess that's like the only time cards get filtered into the network deck is from Sabotage right now.
Right. So that's your choice then.
Yeah.
Is this closer to theme or is this closer to I need something to throw to the network?
Yeah, this might not be a card that's like relevant here. Or maybe this should be like search your deck for a card. No, I don't want you to be able to search your deck.
So maybe it's a name change. Like, what is the action? What is that action telling you it is?
Yeah.
It's almost like a weird It's almost like a tattle or something.
Yeah, let me see. Let me think about like how I'm structuring this turn. So like, so you're gonna draw 3 cards one at a time from your deck, and optionally 1 from the fake deck. Choose a card matching your suit to play. If you can't play a card, go to Epilogue. Going to not do this anymore. Show your card, then you may take its effect. Put your hand under your deck. Then do I have you shuffle at the beginning of your turn? Yeah, I guess I have you shuffle at the beginning of your turn because your partner is going to mess up your deck. And I want those cards to be potentially drawn. So in that case, I could have Recall be like, take a card from the bottom of their deck.
Yeah. That will work.
Discern from the bottom of your deck and like... and take its effect or something.
See how that feels. Or you can just have it, you shuffle at the beginning of your turn, so putting the card back on top doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I guess these... well, I want it to be on to the bottom because otherwise you could like sort of set up so that like when your partner discerns, they discern a specific card or something. Hmm. I could have this be like, I could bring back the deflect action if it's like that, like, take the bottom 3 cards of your partner's. Take the bottom 3 cards from your partner's deck and choose an effect. No, that's like way too complicated.
No, that's complicated. It would be the one bottom card, or potentially a random one in their deck, because you are using a remember action, so it doesn't have like the immediate past. This has to be somewhere in the past.
Yeah. I guess it could just be discern a card from their deck to use or something.
This is gonna sound even worse, Prad-wise, but you can always introduce the concept of a used pile.
A used pile. Oh,
like under your hand, under your deck, you put it in a discard, and you have actions that can inflict on that pile. It's very trad, but it gets you around some of these interesting things that have been going on.
Yeah, I guess the thing is that, like, I only have one card that would be interacting with the discard pile right now. Yeah, I guess I could have like other cards visit the discard pile.
If only if you see like at least 1 or 2 more, if it's even worthwhile.
I want to have like as little face-up information regarding players' personal cards as possible.
I'm not going to say it has to be face up.
Yeah, but I think as soon as you have like 2 face-down piles, it's sort of like, was this my deck or was this my discards?
True. It could be only the most latest one is a face-up.
Yeah, I think this...
That feels complicated, though.
Yeah, this is... I think I need to just think of a different relationship nonsense. I could put Pry back in, but I feel like Pry was just like stomping too much on Undertake. I guess I could put Pry back in. Yeah, I'll put Pry back in. I'll just make it, do I really want you to be able to search your partner's deck? Right now, you don't really have perfect information on your partner's deck.
I don't think you want to be able to search anyone's deck other than maybe the network.
Yeah.
Even then, I'm not convinced the network needs to be searchable either.
Oh, I could make Pry be something like, Let's see, wait a minute. Let me look at how do you mess with your partner's deck. So I have one card that lets you, so I have cards that let you put cards onto the bottom of their deck. Right now I have it so that for the most part you're just adding cards to the bottom of their deck. I could make it so that, like, for the most part you're adding cards to the bottom of their deck, but Pry lets you look at the top 3 cards of their deck, and possibly put them on the bottom.
3 feels like a lot, but
yeah,
that's probably fine.
Like, discern 2 cards from your partner's deck to put on top of their deck.
So, Is that going to do anything? So as soon as their turn starts, the whole thing's going to get shuffled.
Yeah, I'm thinking I could I could just move it so that shuffling happens at the end of your turn.
No, that'll work. That makes setups like that work properly.
Yeah, and then you draw cards. Well, if I put it at the end of your turn, then... Well, I don't want you drawing cards yet, because your partner could be messing with them. So you shuffle your deck at the end of your turn, your partner draws their cards, they choose one to play, hopefully you're done shuffling your, 5 cards by then, and then they could use the prior action, look at the top cards, and then, shuffle some to the bottom, and... Yeah. And then you would draw your cards, yeah.
That'll work.
Experiment with that, yeah. So, shuffle your personal deck, and that's one. Nah, fine. Draw 3 cards, one at a time. Choose a card matching your seat to play. Can't play card. Put your hand card, then you may take this effect. Yeah, okay. Assign 2 partner cards to put on top of their deck. Okay, I screwed with some of these other cards. Reorder their network deck and swap a card with the hell card. Let's just, do I really need to incorporate swap and care?
Probably not. I'm behind on the stream's behind, so I can't see what you're pointing.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to reorder the network deck and...
Take a card?
Yeah, change this back to what I had before. Yeah, there's gonna be 4 different actions that drain the network deck, but there's gonna be...
What's the actual concern with the network deck being empty?
There's an equal number of cards in the game, and having some cards buried in the network deck is supposed to be a way of forcing an imbalance in the game. There'd still be an imbalance if, one player had more cards than the other.
I suspect that's fine. If one player's influencing the network hard enough to remove all the cards from it, that's one thing, right? That's part of what you're going for. And if both players are equally adept, then they're more likely to end up at a stalemate.
Yeah. The other... I probably need to just have a rule that you can't take the last network card. I should really have that in there anyways.
My other suggestion would have been, if that's a concern about imbalance, forcing an imbalance, just one of the easiest ways is to just make a card not exist anymore.
Yeah, just remove it from the game. Yeah.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
forces the imbalance state to happen.
Yeah, let's just let's just not worry about it and see how it plays. Alright, so this is fine. Shuffle the cards for on fate deck. Reveal 3 cards. Give each to the player with match suit. Each player blind. That's 1 fate card. From the deck. Keeps play during play. That's actually no. I don't think you need to do this anymore.
Oh, display? Probably not.
Yeah.
That was definitely a simultaneous actions thing.
Yeah. Cut 4 cards. Don't let me flip. Actually, no. We'll just see how it plays. The player with a larger deck goes first. Or the player with more cards goes first. I don't know if I can read this anymore.
Goes first?
No, the whole concept of control.
So control was like a way to make sure that someone... You guys control tied into at least 2 aspects at one point. Who was winning and who was deciding what cards go where.
Yeah, and so like both those things are not so dependent on control anymore. Now that like it's based on a hand size of 3, like now it's like it's very unlikely that you're going to like have like a draw in that scenario. And I think I'm fine with that just being decided by the top network card.
I do agree. It always felt somewhat strange to have 2 meta mechanics.
Yeah. I'm just gonna cut out that whole thing. Players take turns doing the following until someone draws the last fate card, then proceed to the epilogue. Draw up to 3 cards, 1 at a time from your deck, and optionally 1 from the fate deck. Choose a card matching.
4 or...
that means you could draw like 2 cards from your deck and 1 card from the fate deck. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Choose a card matching your suit to play. If you can't play a card, go to the epilogue. Show your card, then you may take its effect. Put your hand under your deck. Actually, wait. Oh, put your hand into your deck and shuffle it. Or shuffle.
It'd be interesting if you shuffled and then put your hand under your deck.
Yeah, it would actually. Then, yeah, it's actually not too bad of an idea. But I think I'm fine with you taking the same action multiple times, or you gain the same card multiple times.
Yeah.
Especially with so few cards.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the reason I was thinking 3 cards feels like a lot, so that's potentially your entire deck.
Yeah, I realized that that could be like your I win card, because you could like you could look at 3 cards and be like, oh, they're all my suit, I'll just put them back and I win.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you were going to win anyways, technically, but,
right,
like,
but now you would know.
Yeah, like if you know that you have a bunch of your cards in their deck, then you could like do that and like get rid of like all the cards that are not your suit, and like
yeah,
so
awkward.
Yeah, prying 2 cards I think is gonna be enough. Alright,
I'm being called away for death, so good luck. I will see you later.
alright, thank you. You enjoy the virtual murder machines.
I will. It is time to murder everything. Bye.
Bye. Lots of good brainstorming today. You know, if you ever want to join me on stream, all you gotta do is join my Discord server, and that could be arranged. Okay, so yeah, now I could just work away. Okay, so look at this turn structure. It's so simple now. Draw 3 cards, play 1. Shuffle your hand into your deck. Easy. Setup is a little involved, but I think that's fine. Can I put this on? I can, okay. Wow, alright. This always feels good when, like, your rulebook gets smaller and smaller. Epilogue. If a player draws... So I'm realizing that the way this is worded, let me see, how does withdraw work? Discern the fake card to take or put. So take is the way take works is that you're putting it into your deck. So it's possible that you could basically force the game to end with that makes withdrawal really powerful, because you could basically draw your cards. Well, no, actually, that's kind of how Fate usually works, but you could basically end the game a round earlier and keep your hand. If the Fate deck is empty for any reason, including mid-turn, from withdrawal, follow these steps. If you don't have a hand of 3 cards, shuffle your deck. Actually, no. If you don't have a hand of 3 cards, then draw up to 3 or as many as possible. Draw up to 3 cards or as many as possible if you haven't already. No. If you don't already have a hand of 3 cards, then draw up to 3 or as many as possible. Reveal your hands. If you hold no cards of your suit, you lose. If your partner is holding more of your suit, you win. Ties broken by top community, top network card.
I finished my work. So
Oh, nice.
hold on.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I hope things are going well over here.
Yeah, it's going well. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Is it possible for... Okay, yeah, it is. Okay. If you hold no cards of your suit, You lose. And cannot win. If your partner is holding more of your suit in their hand, you win. Guy's favor player matching the top network card. And the game ends. Wait, no. It's possible for both players to lose. Yeah, so, If you didn't win or lose, you can clear. Player wins or loses. This is still way too complicated. Refer to this 5-step flowchart to determine how the game ends.
Oh. Yeah, that might be
God, I really wish Mean Girls was public domain right now. I just really want to make a game with like all of the Mean Girls references. Like Carla's like, you can't sit with us.
Oh god. I keep thinking about that idea, that pitch, and it's just man, it makes me so wildly uncomfortable. But, in like the best of ways, you know.
I am all for these uncomfortable games.
Oh my goodness. I have no idea how long I'll be sticking around. I'm just trying to... I got inspired to do some game design stuff. We'll see how long that lasts. I don't know. I was expecting to take the night off, so we'll see. Oh, I wanted to chat with you and Jamie at some point about the panel we're doing.
Oh yeah.
Kind of what we're thinking about that, because I've never done something like this before, and while I feel like I'm I feel like I'm pretty good at improvising and winging it. I feel like this is maybe something a little bit more important. I don't know.
Well, the last time I did one of these, I did like completely by accident. So like anything we could possibly do for this, I'm going to be more prepared. It's kind of... But like, yeah, what I did last time was I just like, did a bunch of research on representation, last time I did one of these, it was about education in board games. So this time I imagine I do a bunch of research on representation and just compile like key talking points, and then we just like have a conversation on it. And as much as I would like to I don't know if I want to like script like a whole thing, unless that's something that you and Jamie want to do.
No, I don't feel the need to script it or anything. I think really what it comes down to is I personally don't feel knowledgeable enough to bring, I don't know, maybe it's imposter syndrome, but like maybe like I feel like I can bring empathy, and that's about all I can bring, you know? Like I don't know, like if someone were to ask me, hey, you know, teach me about representation in gaming, you know, I don't know if I'd be the best candidate for the job. So like I don't feel the need to, for like I said, totally script anything, or even like, yeah, it doesn't have to be anything super formal at all. I don't know. I feel nervous, you know, a little bit.
Oh yeah,
on
totally.
Camera.
Totally, yeah. I totally get that feeling. I think what I'm gonna do is yeah. So I'll get that. I'll do that research. I'll compile like talking points, and then I'll share that with you and Jamie. Just be like, here are the things I was thinking about touching on, and that way we could kind of go in prepared, like knowing I'm probably going to bring up this, and I'm probably going to bring up this, but we'd still let the conversation go where it takes us, and depending on, and since there'll be a panel, some people might ask a question, and we'll just take it by ear.
Yeah, I like that. I think I'm comfortable with that.
Yeah. And people are talking in like the BMG chat about their like 15-page rulebooks. I'm like, am I doing something wrong? My rulebooks have been like 4 pages or like max.
And my rulebooks have been 4 player aids.
Like how all y'all haven't? Is this with pictures?
Is this?
I don't know. I'm like, what am I doing? Like, how come my rulebooks are like 2 pages and people are like having like, yeah, my rulebook is like 20 pages. Like, how do I keep it under 30? I'm like, what?
What beast of a game are you making?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I don't know. I haven't written a rulebook in so long, but I need to, because I'm getting to that point where this game is now stable enough that like writing a rulebook is actually worth my time.
Yeah.
As opposed to before, it was I was just redesigning entire systems constantly.
Yeah.
I don't look forward to it. I'll be honest, I don't. It's not
I don't know what it is with me, but I am like constantly writing rules, like even in very early stage. I think it's just something about it like structures my thought process. Like this is the logical flow of the game. I have to like write it down, or else I'll be in the game and I'll be like, yeah, you put the card in the thing. No, was it not clear that you put the card in the thing?
Was it? What about this doesn't? Here's the thing.
Yeah, here's the thing. Put
There
your
you
card.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Put the card in there.
Oh my goodness. I've realized I really enjoy like making components and then sort of writing in the gutters and whatnot how I think the components should interact, and those gutter writings eventually turn into like player aids, and then like I'll go into a TTS mod and I'll continue to sort of play with things and kind of do the same where I write some more things like in the gutters and whatnot on how things interact, and then I would usually go back into Illustrator and redesign my components so that like visually it all makes sense. Like it's like once you realize this is how this one thing works, and you kind of realize, oh, that's why it's presented in this way, and it all feels like, I don't know, logical, I guess, in that regard.
Interesting. That's like a very cool approach. I really like that approach, because I feel like that's how I want to think about my games. I want to think about it as like here are these objects and here's how they interact with these objects, and I would like to articulate that information in like one condensed, like concise area. Like that seems like a really good way to go about like structuring your like player aids and then rules afterwards.
Yeah, I like it because it makes at least in what I found is it makes it easier to change things, because it's just like, okay, I just have to change this one little player aid card rather than figure out how to exactly word it in like a official rule book. It allows me to sort of if players like, hey, how does this interaction work, and be like, oh, this is how it works, and then you take a note of it and be like, okay, I need to make sure. Oh, I just silly me. What am I doing? Sorry. I'm working on a bunch of tiles right now.
Oh yeah.
Which is fun.
Is this for the one with the magic storm?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So I've wanted to make a modular map for a while now, and so I'm now actually doing that, and I feel good about the way I'm handling it. It requires a lot of copying and pasting.
Someday I will have a game that respects physical space.
Life goals.
For some reason, I'm always like, let's just abstract physical reality. You're just there. You're all there.
You have a big table.
Yeah, you're all in the same room, okay? You're all in the same spot. Even in my game, where like distance is like a real like factor, like the concept I have in my mind is that like it's not like represented with a map. It's like how many cards you have in your hand.
Yeah. Sometimes technology is fun. Really great.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. I'm thinking about my embrace card, which is like my like screw yourself over card. Hmm. That's correct. Thinking too hard. Thinking too much.
Yeah. I get that. Oh, yeah.
I do this in board games too, where I'm like, I have analysis process. I'm just like, enough with the thinking. The time for acting is now.
Gosh, I don't know about you, but it's sometimes hard for me to not think about board games. Like I think about them. I think about board game design all the time.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's become so like game design in general has become so ingrained in my life that it's how I process trauma now.
Yeah. Yeah. My coworkers, like I try to explain to them like just how much I think about it. And I don't, it's just like, it's such a strange, like I've never experienced anything else in my life that has consumed so much of my attention than game design. And I love it. I love it to death, you know?
Yeah.
Think about it for a reason. It's just, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if I need a different hobby.
Yeah, like Riley is like talking about having me on their show, and I listen to their show all the time, and like their podcast, and it's always about like getting to know like the game designer and what they do outside of game design, and I'm like,
Oh no.
Look.
That's an interesting question. I don't understand it.
I swear I have an identity.
I'm over here being like, no, I really don't. I'm a one-dimensional person. Very deep one-dimensional person, I would like to think, but it's we're going down and only down.
It's like I'm either making games or I'm playing games with my kid. That's my life. My life is games.
Yeah. It's great. Kind of fun though, invited to somebody's podcast.
Yeah. If you were to like ask Riley if you could be on their podcast, I'm sure they'd be down. They're all about like interviewing all sorts of people in the board game, because like that's their podcast, the board game community podcast. So it's literally getting to know like anybody in the board game community.
Yeah, I haven't checked that one out yet, but I really should.
Yeah, it's great. And spoiler alert, they're going to have an episode about persuasion like tomorrow morning. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. When you do eventually open up the Game Crafter to sell it, my partner is so excited about Persuasion.
Oh my god.
Like, every time I mention every time I mention like, oh, I'm chatting with Katie real quick or whatever, she's always like, is that the persuasion lady? And I was like, yeah, it is. She's like, oh.
Oh, that makes me so happy.
So I no pressure, but if you happen to have a holiday release date.
I am hoping to have it like ready in time to like start selling for like the holidays, but like after getting my local copy, there's a few things that I want to like polish and oh god, and then but I don't think I could do that until the Game Crafter contest finishes, because I'm not supposed to change it mid contest.
Yeah.
So unfortunately. But yeah, I am looking forward to like make it so that people can sell it by, oh hey, the Game Crafter contest ends in like 18 minutes. I don't know if the votes are automatic, but I did not invest emotionally in this contest because I did so poorly in the last one. I'm just sort of like, whatever.
Yeah, I did one contest, and like, I am more of a competitive person, and so it just was an emotional train ride that I'm like, you know what? I don't think I want to do that again.
Yeah.
I kind of OD'd on I overworked myself for sure, and yeah, I don't think that was healthy. So like, the game jams I love because there's no ranking, you know. There's none of that. And so I love the Break My Game jam for that reason. But I'm good on game challenges or like contests in general.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I got really invested in the like solo duo challenge, and I was like, yeah, I have this really awesome game I'm super proud of, and like I got like bottom rung on the thing, and I was like, oh, I guess people want really nice artwork and marketing, and I don't do those things.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put my like my little no artwork projects on there, and if people happen to vote for them, then awesome. But I'm not gonna hold my breath.
Yeah, that honestly sounds a lot healthier.
There's something just about getting it onto the Game Crafter where I'm like, oh, I could buy a copy. That's like very satisfying.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just know somebody said something in chat. Is this a card game you're working on? Yes, it is. It is a 18 card deck builder that I'm working on for a contest regarding non-violent games, showcasing power control in relationships.
I'm probably gonna scoot here again soon. I told myself that I need to go to bed early tonight so that I get some extra sleep. So I just realized, I mean, it's not that late. I'm on the West Coast. It's like 9:40, but I should be winding down.
Yeah, that's fair. You gotta get that rest when you can. Like, sometimes sometimes that opportunity does not come.
Yeah. Over the weekend, I was just so excited about game design that I just slept terribly. That kind of, so the last 2 days, or like, last day or so was the first time I actually got to sleep well. So I'm like, okay, let's do this. So I'm gonna scoop, but it was nice chatting.
Yeah, you have a good night, alright?
Yeah, you too. See you around.
Later. Hey jookyholic. So let's see. You want to know if there's a link or something to look at while I'm working on it? Yes. I do have a link for it. Let me share that with ya. Why do I not have the link handy? I'll put it in chat. There. That's the link to it. This is the thing I'm working on currently. I might be updating it real soon, actually. Excuse me. Yeah, sure. Hope you enjoy. I'm going into overtime developing it because the contest has a deadline of October 24th. And I also want to try to nail down the card effects enough because I commissioned an artist to work on the the illustrations for the cards, and I don't want them to change too much. Don't want to drive her too crazy. Yeah, thank you. I'm super excited for it. I just want there to be more games about non-violent conflict. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Alright, so... What did I... Oh, I didn't save the changes. Oh, I was in the middle of changing this. Okay, alright. It's a so like there's 9 cards, so there's 18 cards, and there's a butterfly and a castle version of the 9 different card effects. And your goal is essentially to put cards of your suit into the other player's deck so that they draw a hand that has more of your suit. So like one player is going to be castles, the other player is going to be butterflies, and they want to like make it so that at the end of the game or at some point in the game they draw all of your suit, so they don't have any cards to play. Or alternatively, the game ends and they have like 2 of your suit instead of, and yeah. Yeah, I'm actually realizing that I could just change it to say that if your partner's holding at least 2 of your suit. Oh no, don't worry about it. Yeah, the players only have a hand of 3 at a time. I'm really enjoying this because talking to you helped me realize I could simplify some of the wording in the rules. But yeah, you draw 3 cards. You're holding 3 cards at a time. So if the game ends and they're holding 2 of your cards, then you win. Alternatively, the game would end if they draw 3 of your cards because they don't have any cards to play. This is like a very early stage, so like I might end up changing this, but Um, there's not a lot of like social manipulation in the game, although I suppose it's very possible you could like like there are opportunities to be like, oh, I just put a castle card into your deck or something like that. But most of the manipulation is abstracted into like the mechanics. There's not a lot of social manipulation. There is one card where there's lots of room for social manipulation, and that's the Embrace card, where you're basically giving your deck to your partner to set up your next turn. That has potential to go awry. They could really use that against you. That would already show a toxic relationship between the opponents. Yeah. Part of the motivation for this game was that someone else on the Break My Game server has been working on like trying to make kind games, Aya, and Aya was noticing that like players have this tendency to lean towards like playing in a very competitive and mean fashion. And so I was kind of leaning into that. Take advantage of the fact that players naturally get competitive and maybe put them in a position where they maybe question that, or like, because like the way this game was initially designed, I'm not sure if it's still going to be like that after these changes, but it used to be that like if one player has like a advantage, they could really just keep hammering that advantage. Yeah. I mean, like, that's how we like have been sort of socially taught games, that they're like a competitive thing, but we also don't really play a lot of games where it's possible for multiple people to win. And so this is a game that poses that, like, where both players could technically win, but it either requires a gamble or it requires you to make yourself vulnerable. Yeah, it is kind of like a prisoner's dilemma sort of thing. Like, we could cooperate and potentially both win, but it's way easier for me to just stomp on you. Yeah, thank you. I just don't, I just wish there was more games that, like, didn't necessarily pit you so strictly against one another. But I still like conflict. I don't know, I feel like we have so many games about like violent conflict, but there's so many like instances of conflict in our normal day-to-day lives that is not strictly violent, and we don't really have games about those things. And those things, it feels weird to say that there's always one winner or one loser in those things, so I like to try to have games that model that, I guess. Like, the reason I'm hovering on this for so long is I'm trying to decide if I care enough about the scenario where, like, one player only has a single card in their entire deck. And this wording now makes it so that the other player can't win in that case, and maybe I'm fine with that. It seems like a very unlikely scenario. Yeah, that's originally why I had it worded as if your partner has more cards of your suit in their hand. That kind of account for all those edge cases, but I think maybe if you've like... yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to, like, I have the same instinct where I want to call them opponents, but like, they're not necessarily working against you. Oh, you mean like if they even just have one card of your suit in their hand, then you win? Or they win? I'm gonna try it with this first. See how this goes. You have a playtest lined up in the morning tomorrow on the Break My Game Discord. So I could test this in the morning. Alright. Okay, I'm just going to like a little solo check. Oh wow, did I shuffle these? I'm pretty sure they are shuffled, but that's what happens sometimes. So this player will go first. Yeah, I'm solo. I'm play testing. Oh yeah, you could totally join. We could do a play test. If you like to join I'll put it on the chat. Server is Conviction. Oh yeah. Yeah, we could do it that way. So you want to play Castle or you want to play Butterfly? Yeah. Yeah, you wanna, you could join the server if you like, or I could, like, just play the cards. Yeah, we could do it either way. Yeah, you could either join, the tabletop simulator, or I could just, like, show you the cards and let you pick which one you want to play. Oops, I forgot I wanted to. So I'm going to draw 2 cards, and then do you want to draw one from the... Oh, wait, I forgot to cut. Okay. So the player with more cards in their deck goes first. So here's our first decision point. Do you want to draw a card from the Fate deck, or do you want to draw another card from your deck? Yeah, the Fate deck is sort of like the clock, because when this runs out, the game ends. Alright. So you have... These are your cards here. Which one do you want to play? Okay. So we'll play this. I'm realizing I don't really need this anymore. And then, so you could search, you could reorder the public deck, and you could take a card as well. So, I think it might be easier if I just, do this, and you could tell me which cards you want on top, and which cards you want to take. Sorry. You could take publicized, but you, I've realized I didn't really explain the game at all. But you can only play cards of your own suit. So you would be able to play these blue cards, but you wouldn't be able to play these purple cards. You could still take them, if you wanted to go for like a cooperative like thing. Yeah, that would pretty much be the only reason you'd want to pull out cards of the other player's suit. Oh, oh, you did not mean to play publicized. I see. Okay. I can't remember which card was on top. I think it was a purple card. I'm just gonna do that. Okay. No problem. Yeah, sure, you can take that back. So yeah, here are your options. Yeah. Yeah, you have, yeah, you're going to be playing castles, so here are the cards you have to pick from. Yeah, there's a copy of each card for each player. So yeah, there's like a purple and blue version of Publicize and Express and Withdraw. So yeah, there's 9 cards, but there's like 2 versions of each. Are you saying you do want to play Publicize, or? Oh. I'm not super married to the color scheme, but I thought I had picked, colorblind friendly colors. My bad. Yeah, I'm sorry. Are these colors clashing? I thought I had picked the colorblind friendly colors, but I must be mistaken. My bad. Alright, well, I'll have to change the color scheme then, because I don't want that to be a thing. So then I'll just refer to them as castle cards then. Castle and butterflies. Okay, alright, let's do publicize. So these are all the cards in the... Oh, I forgot to rename this network deck. And you get to take one, and you also get to determine how these get ordered onto the top of the network deck. So you're going to take one of these cards, and it's going to get added to your deck, and the others are going to go back onto the network deck. And you could determine the order. So you could put all of your cards on top, or you could put, which is like the optimal strategy, or you could put, like, yeah, the optimal strategy is to put your cards on top. Sorry. Okay, so you're going to take this and you're going to put publicize. So like which one do you, so sabotage on top, publicize, undertake, withdraw, sabotage. And there is a butterfly. Wait, is there? Oh, there isn't. I don't think I can add Twitch emotes yet. Oh, backwards. Okay, got it. Like this? Okay. Alright, so this will go into your deck, and then we shuffle it. Alright, and then it'll be my turn. So I only have 2 cards in my deck. Let's see what have I got here. I'm gonna take a third one from the bait deck. Okay. So got publicize up here. Maybe I want to take publicize. Alright, so I'm going to use undertake. And I'm going to okay, orange. Yeah, orange should be good. Yeah, orange should be great. Okay, I'll change this color to orange. I'll do that before I update the mod. Alright, thank you so much for that recommendation. I'll double check it in, actually, let's see, maybe I'll do that. No. Usually I use this, getting like sidetracked, but... Probably doesn't help that I have like a light version and a dark version, so like, let's grab both of those. And what I'm using right now is this. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you said not now. So yeah, I'll do this later. Okay, yeah, so I'm using Undertake, so I'm gonna take Publicize, and I'm gonna discern a card from your deck. I don't want that, so I'm gonna put it back in your deck. Alright. Okay, then I put these back into my deck and shuffle it. Okay, and so... you draw 2 cards, and then you want to draw one from the Fate deck or from your deck. I put it back into your deck. So there's this discern keyword, and what that means is that you basically get to look at the card and decide if you want to take the action with it or if you want to put it back into the bottom of your deck. So yeah, so yeah, I did burn it. So right now you have Publicize and one of my cards. And so you could either Publicize again, or you could, yeah, you have one more card to draw, either from your deck or from the Fate deck. Yeah, you're in the drawing phase. I drew 2 of your cards from your deck, because that's kind of the optimal strategy. And then you could draw your last one from the Fate deck or from your deck. Okay. Alright, so you have Embrace, and you have Publicize. Alright, Embrace. So instead of shuffling, give all of your cards to your partner to reorder. Okay. Alright, so instead of shuffling, I'm going to look at your deck, and... oops. Alright, let's see. Ooh, let's see. I will give you... okay. Let's put, okay, alright. Okay. And now it's my turn. I'm going to draw 2 cards. And then one from the Fate deck. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to use Fabricate. Yeah, I've been getting lucky drawing butterflies from the Fate deck. I'm going to use Fabricate, and I'm going to so I could discern the network card, which means I could burn one of these. And then I'm going to give you Undertake. And so that's going to go into the bottom of your deck. Right, and then these go into my deck and I shuffle them. Oop. Okay. So... Did I put these in the wrong order? Oh, I put them in reverse order. Okay, whatever. I put them in backwards. Yeah, that's right. You have a lot of blue cards. I'm trying to get a little butterfly in there. These cards? Oh, I'm sorry. Shoot, I didn't. Do you want to draw from the Fate deck or your personal deck? Sorry. Alright. Okay. So here are your options. No, it's fine. I accidentally put the deck in the wrong order, but it's all good. No, it's fine. Because like I didn't shuffle your deck. I arranged it, but I arranged it backwards. Yes. That's a good question. You have a lot more control right now, but you also have 2 of my cards in your deck. I don't think my deck actually has a lot of your cards, so I'm in a position. I'm more likely to win at the moment, but you are in a better position to control the game. For example, you could use Compare to put one of, you could use Compare to put a castle into my deck. Yes. Oh. Oh, my bad. I need to look at the stream a little more. Okay, my bad. Okay, alright, so let's search the network deck. And so you could give me one of these cards. Okay. So this one goes into my deck, and then these will go back in the order that they were in. Okay. Alright. And now let's draw these cards. And I'll draw one more fake card. Okay. Alright, this is kind of the thing I was worried about when I was making these cards. There's like way too many cards to drain the network. Drain the network deck. So, let's see. I'm going to use... You've got like a lot of cards in your deck, yeah. I would, but I don't know exactly what I'm going to change exactly. But I definitely think something needs to change. I'll figure it out later. I'll figure it out after we finish this game. Yeah, I think... I might have to change publicize or something. Yes, I am going to use fabricate again. And then this time I'm going to... Oh, I forgot, I need to put in the rules that you can't take the last network card. Let me do that for you. I forget. I need to make that better, but for now, that'll do. And then I'm not going to give a held card. Actually, oh, I could give this to you. Yeah, I'll give this to you. Shoot, did I put that other card on the bottom? If I did this right, this should be a withdraw. Okay, I did, alright. Okay, and then let's go back to my deck. Shuffle them, and it's your turn. So... And then do you want to draw your... Nope. So when you give a card to your partner, it goes onto the bottom of your deck. So they're not going to get it that turn, but you'll possibly get the next turn. So do you want to draw from your deck or the fate deck? These are your cards right now. Yeah. You can't draw from the network. You can only draw from your deck and from the fate deck. You have to finish drawing before you play a card. Okay. Alright. Got a purple card. Yep, this is what you got from the fate deck. Oh, right. You can still use pry. Well, you can't because this one's a butterfly. Yeah. Yes? Express has a 1 because it's a starting card. So like this card is in your deck at the beginning of the game no matter what. So it's just like like a way to find the card faster or easier. Okay. So which card do you want to reveal and give? You want to give me compare or pry? I guess the way it's worded, you could give this too. When you play Express, you choose a health card, so you choose one health card to reveal and give. It's intended that you give one of the cards that you hold. You're just it's sort of like fabricate, except it's It's not sneaky. You reveal a card that, so you're showing what card you're putting into their deck. Okay. Alright, let's put this in. We could do either one. Do you want to do Express or Compare? Okay. Alright, let's do that. Let's go back to your deck. Okay, so... Did I remember to put that on the bottom? No, I didn't. It's supposed to go on the bottom. Alright. I will draw from the fate deck. Okay, ooh. That's not good. Okay, so I can only do this. So, compare. I can't give this card, so I don't do anything on my turn, actually. Okay. And now it's your turn. Let's see. And then, do you want to draw the last fate card to end the game, or do you want to draw from your deck? But adding Express to my deck? I think I'm fine with that. You're kind of giving up one of the guaranteed ways that you have to put cards into my deck, but I think you have enough cards that you actually kind of want to get that out of your deck. Yeah, that would end the game. And you're in a position where I'm definitely not going to win if you draw it. So, in order for me to win, your hand would have to have 2 butterflies in it. And right now you have 2 castles, so there's no way I'm gonna have 2 butterflies. There is a card called Sabotage, which lets you put cards from your hand into the network deck. I think what I need to do is change one of the cards that lets you pull from the network deck and change it so you put cards into the network deck. Oh, I know how to do that. Okay, anyway, sorry, I was getting distracted. Yeah, there's ways you could move cards from your hand to the network deck, but not... I think... Yeah, right now I only have 1 card that does that, and it's in the network deck, so you cannot actually... The way I have the game currently, I need to change it. Oh, do you want to draw the last fate card, or do you want to draw from your deck? Yeah, you could take that. So, now that triggers the end of the game. What that means is I'm gonna have to draw 3 cards from my deck. Wait, I think actually I have... if you don't already have... Yeah, draw 3 cards, so... Alright, so... neither of us won, and neither of us lost. So we're actually in a stalemate situation. So we could decide if we want to continue. Actually, yeah, we could. Actually, no, we can't. But this is like an interesting edge case I need to account for. Yeah, we gotta break up. Yeah, we can't. We don't have a choice. You have to. All right, thanks for helping me test that. I can already see that there's some things that I need to change. Yeah, just the mutual, like we we cannot see eye to eye. It's impossible. Oh, sorry about what? You did great. You helped me figure out some big problems that I need to fix. You're sorry for breaking up. It was a very short relationship. Okay, let's see, so I need to... That would be my hope, that people sort of learn something about themselves from playing. It might be a little optimistic to expect something like that from a game, but that would be my hope. Let's see. I need to... Yeah, you didn't crap up my game. It was crapped up beforehand, and you helped me find out what was crapped up about it. Unless you meant you did not want to make me lose. Oh yeah, please. Yeah, if you have any thoughts, I would love to hear them. Yeah, I realize it was a little janky the way we played it, but yeah, if you have any feedback, I would love to hear it. A third player. Interesting. I had not considered the possibility of making it 3 players, although I suppose you could easily just make another suit for like... make like another set of 9 cards for each additional player. Or like the arbitrator. Yeah, don't be sorry. I kind of like that, but I guess a third player could play as the network deck, like theoretically. I might have to consider that. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, feel free. Yeah. I could see... Yeah, like, I could see, like, a third set of, like, cards being associated with, like, a third suit. I do think it would change up the game a lot. No, I love the idea. I think I might explore that. Here's what I'll probably do. If I don't win the contest for this game, I would probably explore that because I like the idea of having like multiple players in this. But for now, I'm going to focus on this 2-player interaction because there's already a lot of assumptions made about there only being one other player and there being like a binary set of suits. So it would change up the game a little too much than I'm prepared to do right now, but I do like the idea of it. No, don't be sorry. This is very early stage, so suggest a way. Three players that play 3 cards. Do you mean like simultaneously? That is the one thing I was thinking about. Like, there could be like a third player that just like sort of like acts as like a weird arbitrator that sort of like balances things. It would add like this asymmetric element to it. So I could see that. I could see that working. When you say you think a arbitrator would help with the game... Yeah. I personally like kingmakers in games. And that's why I like, why I usually prefer more than 2 players in a game. But if I may ask, in what way do you feel like a kingmaker would help with this game? Is it because, like, if one side has, like, an imbalance of power, it's like... Is it too predictable how the game will play out? A game full of broken promises and lost friends? That sounds right up my alley. I would love to hear what this game is. I've heard of Guillotine. I have to look at this up. Yeah. How do you spell guillotine? I've heard of this. Oh, interesting. So there's like a queue and you're like manipulating the queue to try to make sure you get like the nobles that are worth the most points. Oh, that's interesting. I'm gonna have to check this out. Let me put it on my list. I also have Star Realms on my list of games to check out. Yeah, this is... Well, I totally love a game with guillotines. Oh, this is not exactly what I'm going for right now. I'm wondering if the end state is a little binary. Well, for one thing, there was just too much pulling from the network deck, but I think that might be solved by having publicized change so that you're putting cards into it. I'm going to let that stew. I don't know if I'll do that, but I do like the idea of like a third like player that sort of acts as like a weird referee or like social network or something like that. Thank you for the suggestions. I do really like the idea. I think I might explore it, and usually what I end up doing is I keep it in the back of my mind as I'm working on it, and then like something will click and I'll be like, that one idea, that's how I'll solve this problem. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Thank you for the spontaneous playtest. It's good timing because then I'll be able to iterate one more time before I have this tested tomorrow morning. Oh yeah? I was thinking what this party might do is, I was thinking that if there was a third player, maybe instead of like drawing cards from the Fate deck and drawing cards from the network deck, this player would choose which card to give as the Fate card. So like so like you could draw from your personal deck, or you could take the card that the third player is handing you. And the third player would like be able to would like swap out which card is like top facing on the network deck and stuff like that. Just as like a initial thought, but yeah, I feel like the idea needs to be explored more. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for helping me test it. I really appreciate it. Yeah. I'm probably gonna finish up soon just because I'm starting to get a little sleepy. And I do have to get up early tomorrow to have this tested, so but thank you again. I'm really grateful. Yeah, I need to change this back to the way it was. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll make sure to do that before I go to bed. Yeah, I was like, so this is what I was basing it off of. This was making it look like the blue was very different, but maybe it's, maybe it's this color that, like, I need to, like, change. Is it... So, like, the butterfly and the castle, these two, like, sort of blend together? Or are they, like... Because it does look like the backgrounds of the cards kind of blend. But I was more concerned about the suit itself. I don't mind changing this to like a warmer, like orange. Something like that. The color was the undercolor of the warm color deck. You mean currently? So like the butterfly is purple and then the back of the card is like this like light pink, light purple. Or you mean like this one? I haven't quite picked one yet, but thinking something kind of like this. Yeah. So I was thinking about doing this kind of color palette instead. So using these colors for the butterfly. Okay, good. I'll go with this then. It's good timing because I had to regenerate the cards anyways. Oh, I'm glad to be making it more accessible, even if it's like a little extra work. And it's not that much work. It's early in the development phase, so it's not that much. I am going to commit this before I make those changes. What? No, don't. You're not a dumb idiot for being colorblind. What? Like, I'm the dumb idiot for not making something accessible, okay? We gotta look out for each other. I do want to change this before I forget this part. I think if I'm going to change it orange, I think I'm going to show where they came from. I think if I'm going to change the whole thing orange. think it'll look a little weird if it's like part purple, part orange. Is this gonna look okay with the text? Do I not have text anywhere? Oh, here we go. Is it gonna be okay to read? I think I need to choose a lighter orange. Yeah, okay. That's better. Okay, let's see. This one's gonna be the more obnoxious thing to change. I kinda want to change this anyways, so maybe I'll change this later. No, screw it, let's change it now. That better? Yeah, gradients. Gradients make everything look fancier. I like this better, anyways. It's a little less gendered. Because colors have gender. Okay, so... I'm gonna hold off on the border for now, just because I've heard that borders on cards are hard to do with, what am I thinking of? Because of, like, cut and bleed and stuff like that, Actually, while I'm doing this, no, I'm just gonna leave it that way. I will worry about that later. I don't want to spend too much time on the back of the cards for now. Later. Let's see, where was I? So I need to do... Oh, not this. And not this. Okay. And also I may change the canvas back. Oh, I actually don't need to change that one. So that should be all I need to change. Oh, I forgot to push. Oh well. Okay, good. Alright, thank you so much. Sorry that it was not colorblind friendly. I can be a little bit of a derp sometimes. Yeah, there's like a version of the same card for each. Alright, that's good. Alright, good. Alright. Crescent moon for the sun. Oh, I really like that. I'm too tired to do that right now, but I'm gonna write that down because I really like that. Like a Sailor Moon type wand. I like that. Okay. No, I love it. That's a great suggestion. I didn't even think about it. Okay, let's see. Alright, let's get this on there. It's a nice silver cool color for the cards you need to include in your deck to start with. Please, I love follows. I have like Twitter and stuff where I'm more vocal about this if you want to get updates on the game. Thank you very much for the follow. And yeah, so thank you so much for all of your help. I'm really grateful. I would not have caught this colorblind issue. I wanna change the as long as I'm making these changes, I want to change this to orange. Well, we had a stalemate. Thank you again. I'm really grateful. There's a different state for we both win and another one for stalemate, and we got the stalemate one. You know, I'm really glad you suggested this color scheme change because this kind of gives it like a day and night kind of vibe to it, and I really like that. Yeah. You know, I'm fine with thing. It's better than one player lost. We both. Alright, let's see. The one card I changed was publicized, yeah. Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, alright. That's enough of that. Time to update some patch notes. Gonna get to bed because I'm a sleepy peepee. Alright. Okay. Thank you so much for helping me playtest and for helping me make my game more accessible. I'm incredibly grateful. I'm going to go to bed now because I'm so tired. Alright. Thank you so much. I'm gonna hit the hay. Looking forward to having this test tomorrow. It's Protospiel tomorrow. I'm excited for that. I'm gonna get this game tested a bunch there. Alright. Thank you. Good night.